Hi friends, watching movie reviews with Raghuram. I just now came back from theatres after watching KALKI 2898 AD. What a spectacular experience. I was literally blown out at the end of the movie. The movie gave me something, some experience, some feeling above the levels of just being satisfied. The happiness, the pride that this is the quality of Indian cinema. There are movie makers and visionaries like Nagashwin and Rajamouli Garu to make these cinemas which will fly the Indian flag very high as far as the movies are talked about, not only in India but at the global scenario. See the rushes for this movie, see the advance bookings for this movie, see the love this movie is getting. Because the storytelling, the script wins here, the screenplay wins here. Friends, what a visionary Nagashwin is. First of all, thanks to Nagashwin, thanks to Vaijayanti Movies, and thanks to Ashwini Dutt Garu for giving us such a once in a lifetime experience. Once in a lifetime experience, friends. Don't miss this movie on the big screen. Friends, coming to Nagashwin first, the captain of the ship. What a wonderful world building he does. Be it the dystopian city of Kashi, the creation of the city itself will draw you, will make you spellbound and draw you into the world of Nagashwin that he has built. The world building is simply awesome. Be it the complex and the richness within the complex and the difference between the complex and the next tier of Kashi, be it Sambala, be it the era of Mahabharata. Simply magnificent and magnanimous. Hats off. The world he creates itself sets the platform for the storytelling. So the world he creates is also the hero of the movie, friends. Here, the set designs, the production values, everything should be appreciated. Hats off. Every paisa, every rupee they have spent on this movie is clearly seen. The hard work is visible. Next, after showing us the world building, he introduces larger than life characters into the movie. Be it Ashwathama, be it Bhairava, be it Supreme Yaskin or Sumathi or even Bucci. These are the characters which you will remember for long, friends, because this is a story which is not going to be completed in 1 or 2 episodes, like 1 or 2 parts. Next, coming to the performances, friends, pouring the life into those characters which Nagashwin has visualized and created. We have such wonderful actors there. You have superstar, rebel star, Prabhas in the role of Bhairava. Having said that, this movie is not all about Prabhas, not all about Bhairava. If you're a hardcore fan of Prabhas and if you're going to the movie with the expectations of watching Prabhas throughout the length of the movie, he is there. But he's not the lone show stealer. Actually, friends, the movie belongs to Big B, Amitabh Bachchan sir, in the role of Ashwathama. Friends, this movie definitely can be classified as before Ashwathama and after Ashwathama. The movie is going in one pace after that wonderful introduction. The first 10 minutes, don't miss that, because that is what is going to connect to the climax and the reveals, wonderful reveals made in the climax. That's starting 10 minutes. And then the movie little dips down and goes on its own way with some funny elements. You have intro of Prabhas and then Bujji and then some fight sequences and then some humor and lot more things take place. Introduction of the worlds created by Nagashwin, etc. And then you get that very, very, very important interval block. You also get to see Amitabh Bachchan sir, Ashwathama, coming in the first half twice. And then once he comes for the second time in the first half, from there the story takes a different turn, different dimension, different template. Amitabh Bachchan sir pours life into the character of Ashwathama and lives that particular character and takes the movie ahead. The storytelling is simply superb after he comes into the story. Such is a magnanimous, larger than life persona of Amitabh Bachchan sir, and see the gigantic personality, the camera work and also the makeup of Amitabh Bachchan sir. Simply awesome. Simply awesome. This movie belongs to Amitabh Bachchan sir more than it belongs to Prabhas. I'm not telling Prabhas is bad or Prabhas has a lesser role than Amitabh Bachchan sir. He has a longer role, but the man who is going to win your hearts will be Ashwathama, that is Amitabh Bachchan sir. And then coming to Prabhas, he has many layers to his character. He is funny. He is very, very hyper ambitious person. His only goal is to go to the higher tier of the city, the complex, earn plenty of units. He is a bounty hunter, Prabhas is, and he is a selfish person. He has not even paid his rent to Brahmanandam Garu, who is his landlord. And he has Bujji, the vehicle, a close friend of his, with him. He has many funny shades to introduce with in the first half of the movie. And then his good in the comical role as well. He brings genuine smiles on your face. And then when his role demands seriousness, he is very serious in the top of his role. The persona of Prabhas itself, the name itself is enough for the movies to run. And the people were hooting for Prabhas in the movie. Quite obvious. And then when his role demands a serious character or a character in action, so the transformation is there. Prabhas also has given very good performance. And the climax, friends, in the climax, what Naga Ashwin does to Prabhas, his role, his character, the way he modifies, brings a transition and something into his role, that he elevates the role of Bhairava to a totally different level, that you tell, a dil mange more, for the second half you cannot wait. Such is the character transformation and building of Prabhas also throughout the length of the movie. And then coming to Supreme Yaskin, the role by Kamal Haasan sir. What three superstars you have in the movie, isn't it? Kamal Haasan sir, very, very, very intimidating as Yaskin. And see the transformation you get to see in his role and his character also towards the end of the movie. That is also a dil mange more moment, friends. I'm not going to reveal anything. And then the next important character is the woman who carries the god in her womb, Deepika Padukone. Such a settled, serene and balanced role of Deepika Padukone. We hardly get her to see smile. She's a woman in tension, being a part of the experimentation carried on in Complex by Yaskin. How she escapes from there, how Ashwatthama comes to her protection, and what is role of Bhairava in her role, how does these two people impact on her, and what is Sambhala and why she goes to Shambhala. All that has been covered in a wonderful way in the storytelling, and Deepika Padukone is serene, settled as a godmother or mother who has God growing in her womb. She doesn't know that. Only Ashwatthama knows that. So like this, you have very good performances, as I already said, and leaving apart these people, you have Shashwata Chatterjee, you have Disha Patani. Why she was there in the movie, I'm not sure. Okay, and then Brahmanandam Garu, Shobanaji, Rajendra Prasad, Pashupati, Anna Ben, Anil George, and Kirti Suresh's voice of Bujji, the artificial intelligent droid, or the roboid gets converted into the end phases of the movie, and the chemistry between Bhairava and Bujji is simply fabulous. Bujji is an important character in the movie. Watch out for Kirti Suresh, who isn't there, but her voice is simply superb for Bujji. So these are the characters who make the movie very, very interesting, friends. And then coming to the music, it elevates wherever you want elevations. The music of Santosh Narayanan gives elevations. The songs are also good enough, and direction of photography, the international cinematographer George has also done a stupendous job. This cinematography and music, friends, is the other soul of the movie. Wherever the elevations are needed, it is given. And what cinematography! I should really appreciate the cinematography of the movie. Really awesome. It's a visual treat and visual experience because of the camera work there. And then coming very quickly to the best things in the movie, Amitabh Bachchan sir as Ashwatthama, as I said, the top role, and the fight between Ashwatthama and Bhairava. So that extended 15-20 minutes fight is simply superb. And then the interval episode which comes, the interval block, is also really interesting. Apart from the opening scene, the opening 10 minutes, as I already mentioned, and then the climax, the last 30-35 minutes of movie is going to elevate everything to different levels, and you'll not believe what you've seen. The connection between Mahabharata and the dystopian Kashi, what Naga Ashwin has visualized and shown us, is simply superb, and the story running along a time period of 6,000 years. Believe me, one story from the past, that is distant past, and one in a distant future. Both timelines we haven't seen, and he has created those worlds, unseen worlds for us. And then the action episodes, the climax, as I already said, the action episode, and don't walk away out of the theaters before watching the mid credits, because they give you the appetizer for the second part to unfold. And then the sets, wonderful sets, and the world creation by Naga Ashwin. So these are the best things in the movie, friends. And what could have been best is the first half. After the first 10 minutes and the interval block 10 minutes between that, whatever the movie is, it's little stretched, could have been trimmed by at least 15 to 20 minutes. It could have trimmed by. That is what I really felt. The story dips down and goes a little slow paced, but the director there also is laying the foundation for the other part of the story being told. But the movie is definitely slow there, so the pace of the movie could have been more, and movie could have been trimmed, and some portions, especially the first half of the second half, also could have been a little pacier. Okay, so some comedy scenes, and also the Disha Patani entire episode, what it does is puts the brakes on the seriousness of the movie. That's it. They're not bad, so but the seriousness of the movie is somewhere lost. And coming to the entry of Bhairava and Ashwatthama could have been much more better, is what I felt. And Disha Patani episode could have been subtracted from the movie. I'm not sure whether her character building will be there in the second part to come. So the BGM could have been better. The background music could have been better. Seeing that there is Santosh Narayanan here and there, it could have been definitely better. The editing of the movie could have been better. So this is what I want to tell these are not the negativities, what could have been better, but that doesn't spoil your movie watching experience, friends. So this is my review of KALKI 2898AD. I wish I have not given any spoilers. For me, it is because such movies are very rare in the Indian cinemas, immaterial of its flaws. I just want to be liberal and go with a 10 out of 10 for KALKI 2898AD. Well, don't miss this movie on the big screen. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste. Yeah, two things I forgot, friends. I should not have. There are so many cameos throughout the length of the movie which keep on coming and surprising you. I'm not going to tell who. Just keep watching and watching for those cameos till the end of the movie. Number two, the VFX and computer graphics, friends. So top quality. Very, very, very top quality. To see them in Indian movies, you'll feel proud, and for bringing such special effects which add to the screenplay and the storytelling and makes the storytelling more beautiful, and the computer graphics, you would definitely thank the makers of KALKI 2898AD, especially Nagashwin. Thank you once again.